Ahoy, mateys, and also Sam Lopinski and his friends who we forced to watch this series. Welcome back to Murder on the Orient Express, where we're ready to get back into some more investigating. Now, I actually got a tiny hint that I'm kind of glad I got because I wouldn't have put it together, which is that in this game, we aren't actually going to be using a paintbrush to do dusting for fingerprints like how we do in other games, mainly Nancy Drew games, but instead, we're using the turkey baster that was in Klaus's kitchen. So, let me think about that, because there's a lot of places where I'm pretty sure there's fingerprints we can collect, and a lot that can be inferred from them. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with none other than the scene of the crime, Ratchet's room. So, for starters... Oh, what do you... No, don't go outside, Annie. Annie, this is foolish. Go right back through that window, young lady. So we need to look down here. Okay, so... I believe we're going to do this simple enough. It's, gotta combine in the inventory the turkey baster and the chalk dust. Coal dust, my bad.
Formidable.
Formidable. Okay.
A fingerprint.
Literally where? I don't see it. Okay, and then from there, I think we pick it up with the sellotape, is what I was assuming.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Okay, so how do we file fingerprints once we find them? Suspects, maybe? No? Oh, down here. Okay, so Klaus... So windowsill. Oh, so we can just start scrolling through these and see which one it matches. Watch it be nobody on this train, and we just did that for no reason. Wait. It's Foscarelli, isn't it?
These prints don't match. The prints match.
Foscarelli's prints are in this room? Wait, no, that can't be right. I've literally absolved him of all suspicion. What the hell? How do we... I don't like that. I don't understand why his fingerprints would be in this room. Damn it. Now I feel like I have to be suspicious of Foscarelli. Because those prints have been there since the murder. Maybe before, I don't know. Okay, that's a pretty big development. Let's go fingerprint some other stuff. For one thing, let's see if we can get a match for anyone who might have been sleeping in the back of the baggage car. Because I think we can fingerprint the book in there. Klaus, how you doing? Okay. This one right here.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
Don't really see it, but I'll take your word for it.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Okay. So, let's see. Whoever's prints are on this book is probably, like, for certain in on the murder. I'm not 100% on, just damning Foscarelli right away. Okay. So, books... I'm not sure this is a fingerprint that we have, actually. Hildegard Schmidt, Cyrus Hardman. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is just an unknown assailant. Wait, is it the engineer?
These prints don't match.
Okay, no, it's not. Maybe the angle doesn't matter, so I should just be looking more in general. It's a very rounded, complete print. It's not the Countess, is it?
These prints don't...
No, I didn't think so. Round, complete print. It's not Greta. It's not Cyrus. Not Hildegard. It's not Arbuthnot, I don't think. Let me check it real quick.
These prints don't...
No, okay, so as I suspected, there is a third party aboard this train who nobody knows about. And since we found their secret hiding spot, I really have no idea where they currently are. It's not Foscarelli again, I don't think. Okay, yeah. So, secret third party who's been sleeping in the train.
I'd better put...
So, that probably means that whoever this skinny, small, mustached, dark man is, he's probably not someone on the train in disguise. Unless he's wearing fingerprints. Which I'm told is something that people do in mystery media all the time. Okay, what else needed to be printed? I'm trying to think of what else has been sus this playthrough. Give me a second, it'll come to me. Can we confront Foscarelli right now? Because this is honestly a pretty damning piece of evidence. As much as I like the guy. It's the same over here, isn't it? Yeah. What's up, Fosco?
Not now, Signorina. I am beside myself with worry.
Yeah, worry that we're gonna find more of your fingerprints on evidence. Can we fingerprint things in our inventory? Maybe... What about Ratchet's tumbler? The tumbler that was, you know, had his sleeping draught in it. I don't see it anywhere. Water glass, water glass, water glass. Am I just blind? There's so many items in this game, it is easy to glance over stuff. Okay, maybe we can, like, combine items with the, coal.
Something is wrong here.
Okay, doesn't look like it. Okay, up next then. I'm trying to think. Mrs. Hubbard's room. There was, we wanted to try printing there to see if we could figure out who the man was in her room. Or did we not? I know that in some of these rooms there was shit we could fingerprint.
I see nothing remarkable.
We also remember, I think it was Mateo who said it, that the, No, it was Hardman, because he was following the footprints. Whoever had the footprints leading out of Ratchet's room was a size 7 shoe. So I'm assuming sooner or later we're going to start checking people's shoe sizes. Okay. I know that there was like a rack somewhere, like a towel rack or a handle that we had the option to dust for fingerprints. A couple episodes back, something was driving me crazy because Poirot just kept on saying, "Quite interesting," and I can't remember what it was. Because that's probably something we can fingerprint. Arbuthnot, maybe? Colonel Arbuthnot.
Nothing else to see.
No. Okay, maybe in the, Athens-Paris car.
There's no power.
Okay, real quick, because I'm curious. Do I just, like, use the orange juice for this? It's kind of a ridiculous solution, but it did cross my mind.
While that item may be useful here, I need to do something else first if I want to avoid making a mess.
So we are supposed to use the orange juice. It's ridiculous.
That isn't so...
Okay, so I guess we're going to try to, like, take the surge out of it. And we need to do something else to prevent making a mess. Napkins?
Your current...
I don't think...
No. Let me just make sure her exact words.
While that item may be useful here, I need to do something else first if I want to avoid making a mess.
Are we gonna try to like make a battery or something? I think that might be what we're getting at. I don't know. That puzzle may be a little beyond me right now. Okay, maybe in the baggage car there was more stuff we could print. I'm just gonna keep on looking around until I find more prints. This box, maybe? How about this one?
Quite interesting.
I don't know what's so interesting about this box.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
Okay, so there is a fingerprint on this. Let's pick it up.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Okay, so what was... I don't even know the importance of this box. It's an empty crate, apparently? I don't think I see a match yet. Wait a second. It's the same print as the windowsill. So it's our mystery print again. Wait. No, it's Foscarelli. That's who it is.
The prints match.
So Foscarelli's print matches the print from the empty crate in the baggage car. Interesting. So something was here that was unloaded. What do you make of this, Klaus?
No talk now. I am busy.
Thought about as much. How about the safe? Any prints available on the safe? No, I don't think so. Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here.
It's a make... It looks like... I'd better put...
Foscarelli is starting to look kind of sussy. And I don't want to say that because I like Foscarelli. What? Oh, we can take the ice bucket. Oh, and we can take this bowl. That's probably what we need for that radio thing. Now I guess I'm going to pour the orange juice into. Anything back here we can print?
Those cabinets.
Wait, these cabinets are locked. Will the passkey open them?
I don't think...
I confess that you...
No. Okay, we may just not have a way to open them right now. Mary, what's up with you?
I'm not in the mood to talk right now.
Okay. Nobody wants to talk. They're all stonewalling on us. Let's see what Poirot says. Maybe he'll give us some leads. I want to see what he makes of these Foscarelli fingerprints.
Continue the investigation.
Okay, no, he's just saying to go do that shit again. Somebody's room.
I can't do that now.
Somebody's room in this game had like a handlebar in it that I could look at. And I want to know where it was. Nothing in here. Ooh, we can look at this.
Quite interesting.
This vase here apparently has a fingerprint. It's in a vacant room in the Athens-Paris coach. Maybe the coach is not as vacant as we thought. Where's my turkey baster? There it is.
A fingerprint.
Awesome. Give me that sellotape.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Okay, so who was poking around in here? I swear to God if it's Foscarelli again. No, it's a different print. Flower vase. Okay, it's Mary.
The prints match.
Like, very easy to tell it's Mary. She has like a weird line on her print. Mary Debenham's fingerprints are on the lifted from the flower vase in room 7 to 8 at the Athens-Paris coach. I don't know what she's doing here, but honestly, this could just be like her secret meeting place with Arbuthnot. I don't think that's too suspicious. We're already pretty sure that she's having an affair, so... One secret's enough per player. And then, let's give this puzzle a try now, because I think that ice and the oranges might be all we need. Punch bowl. Good. Ice bucket.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay, not the ice bucket. Maybe that's for something else. And then orange juice. And then...
There's no power.
Okay, is this where we use the copper wiring?
Does nothing strike?
That isn't...
I am sorry.
Copper wiring.
This is not...
You presume...
I'm thinking. What else is like a conductor that we could use here?
I wouldn't want...
Alright, well, I'm kind of at a stump spot, so I will tune back in when I find something of interest.
This contains... These goods. Food for the...
Quite interesting.
Oh, we can fingerprint the top of the snow crate? Okay, this will be important. I thought I tried to do this earlier, but it didn't let me. No, find the other angle. Here it is, down by the label.
It has a fingerprint on
This
it.
will tell us who took the snowshoes out. Because that's probably whoever stored the murder weapon. This is going to be a really big piece of evidence right
I
here.
obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Unless it's going to be like the one print that we have anonymously. Okay. Small crate, is that it? No. Empty crate. It's actually Foscarelli again. There's no fucking way.
The prints match.
You're shitting me. Foscarelli's the murderer? No, there's literally no way. I refuse to believe it. Greta Olson is totally guilty of all charges. This is bullshit.
This contains...
There's no way that Foscarelli did this shit. Look at him. Just look at him. He's a cabbie, and he's a simple man. Okay, I got myself a little bit of a hint, and it turns out that there are lots and lots of things that do need to be fingerprinted, and a lot of them are things I already looked at, but it's all a matter of getting the right hitbox, which is really difficult. For one thing, this doorknob right here, which I tried to do, does need to be fingerprinted, and it's just really difficult to find because the hitbox is so small. So let's do this one now.
It has a fingerprint on it.
So the person who has been trying to sneak into the security baggage room is none other than... Drumroll, please. Security room. Oh, that's a new fingerprint. I thought it was just going to be the same half-assed one over and over. It's like heavy on the bottom. Is it Hubbard?
These prints
No, it's not Hubbard. Hubbard wouldn't hurt a fly. She's too perfect. Oh man, if we have a second print with no match, then that probably means we have 2 murderers, minimum. Let me go back through this. No, I don't think I see any matches on this. That is unsettling. I guess it could have been like an employee of the train station. But, shit, that's still pretty unsettling. Okay, another thing that's supposed to be big. There's supposed to be a latch somewhere that we need to fingerprint. Up here, this latch.
Quite interesting.
The latch that you can't even see until you open the crate.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
Okay, next up on the fingerprints is this latch.
It has a...
I just dusted it a second time without thinking.
I obtained a clear print and have filed it.
Okay, is this going to be a print at least that we've seen before? Windowsill, Ratchet's crate, books. There's 2 listed as Ratchet's crate. And they're both the same. That means it's... Is this the unknown print or is this Foscarelli? It's not McQueen, is it?
The prints
It is
match.
McQueen. Wait. Okay. Does that mean this one's also McQueen? Wait, I can't actually...
These prints don't match.
I can't actually look at it because of, Here, maybe I need to do it like this.
These prints...
I can't look at it because it's all the way to the left. Okay, McQueen must be the guy who was handling all this stuff. We're gonna have to talk to him about that. I don't want my boy McQueen taking the fall for anything.
I'd better put...
Even if he's guilty. Okay, so that one caught me a little off guard. I thought that was an unidentified print. Maybe there are no unidentified prints, and I just suck at connecting them. Okay, up next, I was kind of onto it with my intuitions earlier. We do need to check the doorknob in the connecting room with Hubbard and Ratchet. So, yes, very small hitbox right here.
There's a visible fingerprint here.
Okay, this is going to be a big one, because this fingerprint will probably determine who the man
I
was
obtained a
that broke into Hubbard's room. This might be the most important fingerprint yet. Doorknob. Oh, come on. Don't do this shit to me. Now it's all the way to the left, and I can't read it properly. Okay, real quick. Let me go to the other Ratchet's crate just to confirm.
The prints match.
Okay. That Ratchet's crate's on. Let me close it maybe and then open it back up. No, it's still all the way to the left. What am I supposed to do about that? Doorknob. We still don't know who the security room print is. Let me give another quick look over all these. It's like real heavy on the bottom and light on the top. I don't think it's Hubbard.
These
No. Michelle?
The prints
It
match.
is Michelle. I couldn't tell because of the cant. Okay, Lifted from the door to the security room. Okay, so that's not too suspicious that Michelle was doing that. Wait, we have 2 different doorknobs. Is this the one we just did? This one hasn't been accounted for yet. Okay, so I think this is to determine who was in Hardman's room, which is a big deal. Or who was in Hubbard's room. Getting my H's confused. It was Greta?
The prints match.
Oh, wait, no, I'm a fucking idiot. That's right. We were told that Greta did this shit where she accidentally opened his door. Okay, so that doesn't mean anything. Sorry, guys. There was no cause. That was a false alarm there. Greta's actually still innocent. Okay, and how about the books? We still haven't found a proper match for the books, have we? Because that would be way too incriminating. It's a very clear print.
These prints don't...
It's not Hector this time. Is it Arbuthnot?
These prints...
Not Hildegard. Not Michelle. I don't think it's the Countess.
These prints...
No. It's not Matteo. It's the engineer?
These
No,
prints...
it's not the engineer, but they do look very similar.
These
Okay.
prints...
I think that just about everything's been accounted for then. Okay, next there is a handlebar that I knew was important in cabin 7 to 8, which I think is the same one that we already found the vase in. This one right here? No, not that. Real quick, is there anything in the bathroom?
I cannot... This wash...
No, I don't think there is. Okay, I went the wrong way. Okay, it had to be from this angle. So, I think that this is probably just the secret meeting place of
It has a fingerprint
Hubbard and
on it.
Arbuthnot, so I wouldn't be surprised if I find his print here.
I obtained a clear print.
Okay, let's see who this is. Handle. It's a new fingerprint, that's for sure. Let me just go ahead and try Arbuthnot first, because he's my #1 suspect. Yep.
The prints match.
Okay, so I was right. This is probably their secret meeting place. So there's nothing too suspicious about that. Oh, and I was right. Okay, so I just needed one little hint from the walkthrough to make sure you can collect prints from items in your inventory. So we're probably going to be doing a lot of that right now. So for starters, where's the knives? We have a whole bunch of knives, don't we? Wait, the one stiletto knife has a bloody fingerprint on it, does it not? That's a huge piece of evidence. We'll start off with the steak knife. Although we think that it might be cleaned. Okay.
Those don't work together.
Okay, so apparently nothing on the steak knife. Stiletto knife literally has a bloody fingerprint on it, okay? How much more incriminating can you get?
Wait, that is how Poirot would have done it.
So this is a fingerprinted knife. Stiletto covered in coal dust. Okay, now we combine the tape with it.
I obtained a clear print and a file.
Okay, this is gonna be a huge deal, unless it's...
The prints
Is
match.
that 2 prints? It can't be. It must just be 2 fingerprints from the same hand. There's no way 2 people were holding onto this knife. It's heavy in the bottom left corner. Like, if we find a print on this knife, the mystery is over. There's, like, literally no way you can talk your way out of that. It's not... No, it's not Foscarelli. There's no way.
These
Real
prints.
quick, is that the same print as the other unidentified one? No, it's not. They're totally different prints. We definitely have a 2-man job here, ladies and gentlemen.
These prints. These prints don't. These prints don't.
I don't know, man.
These prints. These prints don't.
Okay, we'll come back to that fingerprint later, because I don't think we have a solution for it. Otherwise, I'm now going to go through, like, literally every item in my inventory to determine which ones can be fingerprinted, and I'll just cut back and forth when I find stuff that can be fingerprinted. Wait, tumbler. There's the tumbler. I was looking for this earlier. This totally has prints. Knew it.
Formidable.
Okay, so the easy money is to say that, what's his name? Masterson, I think. The chauffeur, the valet. Easy money says that his prints are on these. Oh. But if...
I obtained a clear print and have filed
But
it.
if anyone else's prints are on this thick tumbler, then that would be a problem. Edward Masterman.
The prints match.
Okay, that makes sense because Masterman said that he told us he gave him his regular dosage, or less than his regular dosage. So he had permission to be handling that glass, which is all that's really important. Okay. We're on to the second page of items, though. Broken padlock, maybe? Yeah!
Wait, that is how Poirot would have...
Okay, this is going to be a big deal, too, then. We're going to figure out who's been out to that little cabin in the woods. Because it's possible that someone's been out there. But unlikely for them to also not be the murderer. Ooh, that's a new print. It's very faded. Is it Hubbard?
These prints.
No. I accidentally just skipped all the way to the end. It's not Hector.
These prints.
It's not Hubbard. It's not him. No. The Countess?
These prints.
No.
These
Constantine.
prints.
Mateo?
The
It's
prints
Mateo.
match.
Mateo's been out to the cabin to secure the shepherd's hut. Okay. I'm slowly starting to think Mateo and Michelle might be in on this. This might just be the train service who is behind the murder, to be honest.
These prints.
Are we sure that that was Mateo's print? It looks a lot like the fireman's. Okay, I guess it was Mateo's, but they have very similar fingerprints. Okay, back to my items. Broken snowshoes. We have a match.
Wait, that is how Poirot...
Okay, so this will tell us who ripped up the snowshoes, I'll bet. Cannot think of literally any other reason why they'd be this way.
I obtained a clear print and have...
Okay. This is going to be a good one. First of all, who opened up the one box? I think it was the small crate. Was that Foscarelli again, or do we not find out? Okay, yes. Foscarelli opened it up. But was he the one who broke the snowshoes? Is it the engineer?
These prints.
No, it's not him.
These
Not
prints.
the Countess.
These prints.
No.
These print. These print. These print. These print.
Arbuthnot?
The prints match.
It is Arbuthnot. What the hell? Why would he do that? That threw me for a loop. I wouldn't have thought he would do anything like that. Really kind of considered him to be exempt of suspicion. That might have to change now.
Something is...
Okay. I think we've found all of our fingerprints now. Let's go see if Poirot has anything to say about it, because there are a lot of inferences we can make with all these different fingerprints. High-key, a lot of developments.
Ah, your return.
Yeah,
Is there more to report to me, mademoiselle?
that's new dialogue.
And that is everything I have discovered so far.
We progress, mademoiselle. Now, let us see what we can learn.
Yes, he never stopped saying that. Okay, so the stiletto is definitely the murder weapon, and it has an unidentified fingerprint on it.
The stiletto I found in the hut must be the murder weapon.
That would seem to be the obvious conclusion. No, it is the weapon of the underworld assassin, to be sure. And with fingerprints which match no one's aboard this train.
Okay, and Mateo's fingerprints.
Mateo's fingerprints are on the padlock from the door of the hut.
That padlock interests me.
Why would Mateo have a key to a shepherd's hut in the middle of the mountains, near the spot where he would have no idea the train would be stopped by an avalanche? Monsieur Poirot. You don't think the avalanche was caused deliberately?
Oh, that's exactly
No,
what I
mademoiselle,
think.
I do not.
Okay, well,
There
you're
are
stupid,
enough
Poirot. I'm right.
fantastic elements to this crime already, without introducing the saboteurs.
But then how could his fingerprints come to be on that heart?
They were not on the hut, but on the padlock. Further investigation appears necessary on this
Maybe
point.
it was planted.
The padlock was taken when Mateo's ham radio equipment was sabotaged.
Someone has gone to great trouble, it seems, to direct suspicion upon this young man.
Well, we don't know
Yet
that.
how can he have reached the Calais coach unobserved? Merci, mademoiselle. Unfortunately, the report it is not yet complete. We
well,
are
me-
now armed with much more additional knowledge than before. Continue the investigation, and do not be afraid to go over the ground you have already covered.
All right, fair enough, Poirot. Though we did make some strides there.